So our progress report says we are at stage 7, paragraph page 568. And our
Mm.
last headword was credit, newer type of lesson. Okay, let's
Yes,
start.
it's correct. Mm.
Let's start with revision. Ready?
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. First question. On what occasions do all the members of the family gather together? On what occasions do all the members of the family gather together? All the
Or
members
member
of a
of
family
harmony
gather together
gather
on
together
occasions such
occasions
as weddings,
such as
birthday
weddings,
parties,
birthday
etc.
parties, etc.
Right? About how much does your book weigh? About how much does your book weigh? My book
My
weighs
books
about
weighs about a pound, 1 pound.
1 pound. Very good. What does it mean you can't have your cake and eat it? What does it mean you can't have your cake and eat it? The meaning of you
Dominant
can't
of
have
you
your
can't
cake and
have
eat it
your cake and
is
eat
that
it. Is
sometimes
that
you have to
sometimes you
choose
have
between
choose
having one
between
thing
having
or
one
another
things or
thing
another
because
things
you cannot have
because you can't
everything
have
you want.
everything you want.
Very good. Are you the kind of person who puts home comforts before everything else? Are you the kind of person who puts home comforts before everything else? Yes or no?
No, I'm
I'm
not the
kind of
cause.
person
I'm not the kind of a
who
person
puts
who
home comforts
puts home
before
comforts
everything
before
else.
everything else.
Why not? Why not? Because
Because there
more
are a
important
lot of more
things
important
in life.
things in life.
Very good. What do you do when you want to relax? What do you do when you want to relax? When I want to
When I want
relax,
to
I
relax, sweep.
me too. Okay. If you could
Hmm.
be in the audience at any concert, who would you like to see? If you could be in the audience at any concert, who would you like to see? If I could
If I
be
could be
in
an
the
audience,
audience
in
at
this
any
audience
concert,
at any
I'd
concert,
like to see.
I'd like to see Kent Jonas case.
Very good. What's the most common way to move liquid or gas from one place to another? What's the most common way to move liquid or gas from one place to another? The most
As
common way
most common
to move
ways
liquid
to move
or
liquid or
gas
gas
from one
uh,
place to
from
another
one place to
is
another
through a pipe.
is to through a pipe.
Very good. Can you see any pipes in your room? Can you see any pipes in your room? Yes or no?
No, I can't see any
See pipes
parts
in my room.
in this room, in my room,
Very.
in my room.
Do you know anyone who smokes a pipe? Do you know anyone who smokes a pipe? Yes or no?
Yes, I know someone who smokes
A
a
pipe.
pipe.
Very good. What's the use of a chimney? What's the use of a chimney? The use
The
of a
use
chimney
of
is to
chimney
carry the
is
smoke
to
from
carry
a
smoke
fire
from
out
fire
of a
out of
building
the
and
building
into the air.
into the air.
Very good. Give me a sentence showing the two meanings of the word cry. Give me sentences showing the two meanings of the word cry, please. The film was
The
so sad
film
that
so
the
sad
girl cried
that the girl
the whole
cried
time.
the whole time.
Be careful how you cross
Be
the road.
careful. Are you cross the road?
The child's mother
The,
cried.
the child's mother cried.
Very good. Okay, what's the difference between the present perfect and the past simple? What's the difference between the present perfect and the past simple? The difference
The
between
difference
the
between
present perfect
present
and the past
perfect
simple
and the past
is that
simple
we
is
use
that
the
we
present
use the
perfect
present
when we
perfect
are
when
thinking
we are
about
thinking
time
about
before and
time
up to now,
and up to now.
whereas we
Whereas
use the
we
past
use
simple
the past
when we are
simple
thinking
when we are
about
thinking
a
about
specific
the
pastime.
specific pastime.
Very good. Give me an example of each. Give me an example of each, please. I have been here
I
for
have been
20
here
minutes.
for 10 minutes.
I arrived here
I
20
arrived here
minutes ago.
10 minutes ago.
Very good. Why do we say I ate breakfast today? I eat eggs for breakfast today and not I have eaten breakfast today. Why do we say I ate eggs for breakfast today and not I have eaten eggs for breakfast today? We say I
We
ate
say
eggs
I
for
ate
breakfast
eggs
today
for breakfast
and
today.
not I
Uh,
have eaten
I
eggs for
have eaten
breakfast
eggs
today
for breakfast
because
today.
we are
Because
thinking
we
about
are thinking
what
about
happened
what
at a
happened
specific
at
pastime,
specific pastime.
breakfast time. We
Breakfast
are
time.
not thinking
We
about
are not
now.
thinking about now.
Very good. Which of these two sentences is correct? John got up quite late today or John has got up quite late today? Which of these two sentences is correct? John got up quite late today or John has got up quite late today? Of those two
Of those
sentences,
two sentences,
John got
John
up
got
quite
up
late today
quite
is
late
correct.
today is correct.
Why? Why? Because we are
Because
thinking
we are
about
thinking
what
about
happened at
what
a specific
happens at the
pastime,
specific pastime,
the time when John got
the
up.
time when John got up.
Wait, did you have a big breakfast today? Did you have a big breakfast today? Yes or no?
Yes, I had.
A big
I
breakfast.
ate. I
I
had.
had
I
a
had.
big
I had
breakfast
a big
today.
breakfast today.
Very good. What time did you come here today? What time did you come here today? I came here
I
at
came here at 9 a.m.
today.
today.
Very good. What does the idiom let someone down mean? What does the idiom let someone down mean? The idiom
The
let
area
someone down
Alessandra
means
down
fail
means
someone
feel
who is
someone
depending on
who
us.
is dependent on us.
Give me an example. Give me an example, please. Everyone was depending
Everyone
on him,
was depending on
but he
him,
let them
but
down
he let them
by not
down
keeping his
by not
promise.
keeping his promise.
Very good. Okay, give me some examples of adverbs of frequency. Give me some examples of adverbs of frequency, please. Some examples
Some
of
examples
adverbs of
of
frequency
adverse of
are
frequency
never,
are
rarely,
never,
occasionally,
rarely,
sometimes,
occasionally,
often,
sometimes,
usually,
often,
and always.
usually, and always.
Where do these adverbs normally go? Where do these adverbs normally go? These adverbs
These
normally
adverbs
go
normally
after
go
the first
after
auxiliary
the
verb.
first occasional verb.
Give me an example. Give me an example, please. We had never seen
We have
that
never
film
seen
before.
that film
It was
before.
shown on
It was
television.
shown on television.
Put the word usually in this sentence. He can answer his question. Put the word usually in this sentence, please. He can answer his question. He can usually
He can
answer his
usually
question.
answer his question.
Put the word always in this sentence. We spend the Christmas holiday with our family. Put the word always in this sentence, please. We spend the Christmas holidays with our family. We always
We
spend
always
the
spend it
Christmas holidays
Christmas
with
holiday
our
with
family.
our friends, family,
Very good.
family.
Put the word often in this sentence. They don't go swimming. Put the word often in this sentence, please. They don't go swimming. They don't often go
They don't
swimming.
often go swimming.
Very good. Put the word also in this sentence. You must study in class and you must practice your English outside the lesson. Put the word also in this sentence, please. You must study in class and you must practice your English outside the lesson. You must study
You
in class
must study in
and you
class,
must
and
also
you must
practice your
also
English
practice your
outside the
English
lesson.
outside the lesson.
Very put the word even in this sentence. I can't boil an egg. Put the word even in this sentence, please. I can't boil an egg. I can't even
I can't
boil an
even
egg.
boil an egg.
Very good. How can oil be transported from one part of a country to another? How can oil be transported from one part of a country to another? Oil can be
Oil
transported,
be
can
transported
be can be
can be
transported
transported
from one part
from
of a
one
country
part of a
to
country
another
to
on
another
lorries
on
or
lorries
through very big
or
pipes.
through very big
Pipes. Very good.
pipes.
Is oil used a lot in cooking in your country? Is oil used a lot in cooking in your country? Yes or no?
No,
Oil
oil
isn't used a lot
isn't used
in
a
cooking
lot
in
in
my country.
cooking in my country.
Very good. What is the verb and the noun of the adjective hot? What is the verb and the noun of the adjective hot? The verb and the
The
noun
verb and noun
for the adjective hot
for the
is
adjective
heat.
hot is heat.
Do you prefer the heat of the summer rather than the cold of the winter? Do you prefer the heat of the summer rather than the cold of the winter? Yes or no?
Yes, I
I
prefer
prefer
the
the heat
heat
of the summer
of summer
rather than
rather
the
than
cold of the
the
winter.
cold of the winter.
Why? Why? Because?
Of course, the heat of the summer make me powerful.
Very good. How is your room heated? How is your room heated? My room is
My
heated
room
by
is heated by central
central heating. Very good.
heating.
In your country, which is cheaper, central heating or electric fires? In your country, which is cheaper, central heating or electric fires? In my
In
country,
my country, our central
is
heating
cheaper than electric
is cheaper
fires.
than electric fires.
Very good. When you lack sufficient money to buy something, do you wait and save the money or do you buy it on credit? When you lack sufficient money to buy something, Do you wait and save the money or do you buy it on credit? When I lack
When I
sufficient
lack
money to
sufficient
buy
sufficient
something,
money to buy
I
something, I uh,
wait and
I
save or
buy
credit. I
buy
buy
it
it on credit.
on credit.
Why? Why? Because
Because if the thing is necessary to live, there's no choice uh, to buy it.
but to buy it,
To buy
right?
it.
That's correct. If it's necessary, you have to buy it on credit. Very good.
Um,
Next, what do you think your town is lacking in more than anything else? What do you think your town is lacking in more than anything else? I think my
I
town
think
is
my
lacking
town
in
is lacking in mm, safe
safety
more than anything else.
more than
Safety,
anything
safety more than
else.
anything else.
Is there a serious lack of food in some countries in the world? Is there a serious lack of food in some countries in the world? Yes, there's a
Yes,
serious
there
lack
are
of food
serious lack
in
of
some
food
countries
in
in the
some
world.
countries in the world.
Very good. Okay, and that's the end of our revision. Very good. Very fast. Let's have new work. Okay, so repeat neighbor,
Neighbor,
next door neighbor,
next to a neighbor,
neighboring,
neighboring,
neighborhood,
neighborhood.
get on well,
Get on well,
or get along well,
get on along well,
get along well.
get along well.
Very good. Okay, listen. The words neighbor, next door neighbor, and neighborhood are nouns. A neighbor is a person who lives next to or near another person. A next door neighbor is a person who lives in the house next to someone. Neighborhood means the people living near one another. To get on well or to get along well means to have a good relationship with someone. For example, my next door neighbor has gotten on well with almost everyone in the neighborhood. However, he will be moving to the neighboring city for good. Okay, let's practice. Who's your neighbor in this classroom? Oh, who's your neighbor in this classroom?
My
Nobody.
cat?
No,
Okay.
nobody's my neighbor
Nobody's my
in this
neighbor
classroom.
in this classroom.
Very good. Why do you think it is that some people just don't get on well with their next door neighbor? Why do you think it is that some people just don't get on well with their next door neighbor? I think the reason
I think
that
the
some
reason
people
that some
just
people
don't get on
just
well
don't get on
with their
well
next door
with
neighbors
their next door
is that
neighbors
we can
is that
choose our
we can
friends,
choose
but
our
cannot
friends,
choose
but cannot
our
choose
neighbors.
our neighbors.
Greg, do you ever go to a neighboring town to do some shopping? Do you ever go to a neighboring town to do some shopping? Yes or no?
Yes,
I
I
sometimes go
sometimes go
to a
to
neighboring town
neighboring
to
town
do some shopping.
to do some shopping
Why? Why? Because
because there,
they have
there is a they have big
bigger
shops,
shopping mall. Very
bigger
good.
shopping
Okay.
mall.
Next, which do you think is the most pleasant neighborhood in your town? Which do you think is the most pleasant neighborhood in your town? I think,
I think
let's say, my neighborhood
my neighborhood
is the most pleasant
is the
neighborhood
most present neighborhood
in my town.
in my town.
Very good.
Is okay, okay.
Okay. Are there quite a few shops in the neighborhood of your house? Are there quite a few shops in the neighborhood of your house? Yes or no?
No,
There aren't
there
many
aren't
shops
quite
in the
many shops
neighborhood
in
in
the
my
neighborhood
of
in
my
my town
house.
or my house.
Very good. Okay, next repeat. Bible.
Bible.
Very good. Okay, listen. The word Bible is a noun. It is the holy book used in the Christian religion. Let's practice. What's the name of the holy book for Christians? What's the name of the holy book for Christians? The name
The
of the
name
holy
of
book
the whole
for
book
Christians
of
is
Christians
the Bible.
is the Bible.
Very good. Next, repeat. March.
March,
Order.
order,
Thing. Tiring.
pairing.
Very good. Okay, listen. The word march is a verb. It means to walk with careful short steps in a regular rhythm. Order is a noun. It means the way in which a set of things is organized. Tiring is an adjective. When something is tiring, it causes someone to feel tired. For example, Soldiers march because marching helps maintain order and also because it's faster and less tiring. Let's practice. Why do soldiers march? Why do soldiers march? Soldiers
The
march
soldiers
because
march
marching
because
helps
marching helps me maintain
maintain order,
order,
and also
maintain order,
because
and also
it's
because
faster and less
it's
tiring.
faster and respite
Tiring.
tiring.
Very good. Next, repeat. Bloody.
Bloody.
Very good. Okay, listen. The word bloody is an adjective. It means with much loss of life and many serious injuries. For example, I think the Battle of Stalingrad was the bloodiest battle in history. Let's practice. Which do you think was the bloodiest battle in history? Which do you think was the bloodiest battle in history? I think
I think the Second World War was
was the
the
bloodiest battle in history.
bloodiest battle in history.
Very good. Okay, next repeat. Wicked.
Weekend.
Very good. Okay, listen. The word wicked is an adjective. It is the synonym of evil. For example, Adolf Hitler was wicked. Okay, let's practice. Who do you think is the most wicked person alive today? Huh. Who do you think is the most wicked person alive today? I think,
I think uh, because
let's say, is
today
today
the Kishida president
is the
is
most
a
wicked person
most wicked person
alive
uh,
today.
alive today
Why? Why do you think so? Because
because he has angry face, angry
very,
face,
very good. Okay, next repeat. Importance.
importance.
Very good. Okay, listen. The word importance is a noun. It means the value of something. For example, I know the importance of being honest. Let's practice. Do you think parents should teach their children about the importance of being honest? Do you think parents should teach their children about the importance of being honest? Yes, I
Yes,
think
I
parents
think
should
parents
teach their
should
children
teach their children
about the
about
importance
the
of
importance of
being honest.
honest,
Being honest.
being honest.
Very good.
Yes,
Next, repeat anymore.
anymore.
Very good. Okay, listen. The word anymore is an adverb, which is usually used in negative statements and in questions. For example, what do you do with clothes that you don't wear anymore? I give away clothes that I don't wear anymore. Let's practice. What do you do with clothes that you don't wear anymore? What do you do with clothes that you don't wear anymore? I
Um,
I give
I
away or I
yeah,
throw
I
away.
sell it.
I sell
Sell
I
it
sell
away.
clothes
Cycles
that I don't wear
that
anymore.
I don't wear anymore.
Very good. Next, repeat faithful.
Grateful.
Very good. Okay, listen. The word faithful is an adjective.
What do you
Faithful
say?
Faithful means having firm and not changing relationship with someone, like being true to someone. Faithful.
Hey, I
Okay.
can't hear your voice.
You can't hear me? Hello. Oh, let me reconnect. One moment. Okay.
Sorry,
Ha-
wait a minute. It's my problem.
oh, okay. 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 Tell me when you can hear me. Hello. Hello.
Hello?
Hello.
Okay.
Okay. Can you
Hello.
hear me now?
Yes, I can. Now,
Okay.
sorry.
Very good. Okay. Let's start again. Faithful. Faithful is an
Grateful.
adjective. Faithful means having firm and not changing relationship with someone. For example, dogs are faithful to their owners. Let's practice. Are dogs very faithful to their owners? Are dogs very faithful to their owners? Yes, dogs
Yes,
are very
dogs
faithful
are
to their
very
owners.
grateful for their owners.
Very good. Next, repeat plain.
Praying,
A taste for.
tasteful.
Very good. Okay, listen. The word plain can be a noun or an adjective. As a noun, it means a large area of flat land without trees. For example, it's easier to grow food on a plain than on a mountain. As an adjective, plain means with nothing added. It is the synonym of ordinary. For example, plain clothes, plain food. Most policemen wear uniforms, but there are some who don't They are plainclothes policemen who do detective work. When we say a taste for, it is an idiom, which means a want for a particular food, drink, things, experience, etc. Let's practice. Is it easier to grow food on a plain than on a mountain? Is it easier to grow food on a plain than on a mountain? Yes or no?
No, no.
It isn't
It is
easier to
easy
grow food
easier to grow food
on a plain
on
than
a
on a
plain
mountain.
on a mountain.
Very good. Was food 1,000 years ago generally plainer than it is now? Was food 1,000 years ago generally plainer than it is now? Yes. Food
Yes,
a thousand
food
years ago
years ago,
was
thousand
generally
years ago,
plainer
was generally
than
poorer
it is now.
than it is now.
Very good. Do you have more of a taste for plain clothes or for colorful clothes? Do you have more of a taste for plain clothes or for colorful clothes? I have more of a
I have
taste
more just what
for plain clothes
sport
or colorful
cross
clothes.
cars.
Colorful clothes.
Cargo cross.
Very good. What kind of work does a plainclothes policeman do? What kind of work does a plainclothes policeman do? A
uh,
plainclothes
a
policeman
prank course.
does
First man
detective work.
does the,
Detective
uh,
work.
detective work.
The kind of work a
The kind of work
policeman in
a first man
uniform could not
in
do
uniform could not do
because he would be
because
too
he would be
noticeable.
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 Too noticeable.
Noticeable. Very good. Okay, so now let's move on to reading.
Yeah.
Okay, so our reading is at stage 6, paragraph page 499. Last headword was get to know. Okay, please start at
Hmm.
headword double.
Okay. A double. If we double the number 25, what do we get? If we double the number 25, we get 50. 50. How wide is the double